Madam Secretary, earlier this year, in an attempt, I think, to deflect attention from Pennsylvania's energy problem that, quite frankly, he caused by pursuing the right to impose a carbon tax on electric ratepayers, the governor presented, in his words, a bold, all-of-the-above energy plan. Now, according to the press release, the governor's lightning plan, as he's calling it, he said, we'll supercharge energy development in the Commonwealth and help energy projects to get built and approved faster than ever before. Now, the centerpiece of his plan is to repurpose and modify parts of the existing PA EDGE tax credit program in order to incentivize reliable energy and hydrogen development projects. So the new reliable energy investment tax credit is intended to provide up to $100 million per reliable energy facility for 3 years, and then the modified regional clean hydrogen tax credit will offer up to $49 million per year for regional hydrogen products. So I think it would stand to reason that if these new and modified tax credits are going to, as the governor purports, secure Pennsylvania's energy future, that one could expect energy projects to be built that will utilize those tax credits. Now, here's the challenge. A colleague on this committee asked Secretary Brown why the governor's budget shows no loss of tax revenue associated with these tax credits. Secretary Brown told us that the Department of Revenue only shows expenditures associated with tax credits when the department determines it is probable that the credits will be used. So specific to this lightning plan credits, Secretary Brown testified that there is no revenue loss included in the governor's budget proposal because it is not probable that energy projects which can utilize these tax credits will materialize. So I have to ask you, Madam Secretary, which one is it? Will the governor's lightning plan secure Pennsylvania's energy future by incentivizing new and reliable energy projects, or are these projects, as Secretary Brown portrayed, so improbable that there's no reason to budget for the cost of hundreds of millions of dollars of tax credits?
I hope that they're not improbable. You know, in my mind, I don't think that they are improbable.
I think none of us hope, right? But the reality is you have the governor out there saying, this is the money we need to put into it, and you have the governor's revenue secretary saying that they're improbable and we're not going to account for the utilization of those tax credits. So we're sitting here trying to close a rather large budget deficit, trying to figure out what we're going to do.
I unfortunately didn't see the Secretary Brown's hearing, but it's possible that these projects would not get built in this fiscal year so they might not be eligible in this specific fiscal year.
I will say this, the governor can't have it both ways. You know, he can't claim that these tax credits will solve the energy problems that he created, and then on the other hand, refuse to show the costs that come with implementing his own plan. So I think we need to have better answers than the conflicting messages that we're getting. So thank you. Thank you, Madam Secretary. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Cappelletti, followed by